Hi, it's Andy Phillips here and welcome to the day 18. This is day 18 of the 21-day business and digital marketing training course. This is of course Campaign Ignition sequence. And today I'm going to explore some things we can do when we can react to the behaviour that either our prospects or our clients do within a funnel. And we're going to be looking specifically at links within emails today. Now there's a few different ways we can do this, so I want to explore a few of them so you can get an idea of exactly what you can do. So let's have a look at what we're talking about. When we send an email out to someone and we put a link into an email, we can react to the action that they take. So for instance, if they click on a link, we can do some specific things within the funnel, such as send them an email. If they've clicked on a link, we can send them an email. We can add a tag, so we can segment those people into some specific audience groups. So for instance, I've got an email here, a mock-up of an email here, which has got product 1, product 2, product 3. Now, that could quite easily be something like if you're into the property industry, it could be, what are you interested in? Property sourcing, ready-made property deals, joint ventures, so you can have a link for each one of those. And if they click on one of them, it says to you that they're interested in that specific product or service. So if, as I say, it's got something like property sourcing, ready-made property deals, or joint venture investment. If they click on the second one, which is ready-made property deals, then they'll go through to this one here. So wherever they click, whatever they click on, whatever link it is, you're going to send them through to a page. But because of the way ActiveCampaign works, you can decide if a link is clicked in an email, you have a few things that you can do. So I want to go through a few of those now. If we go over to the actual ActiveCampaign site, we can create a campaign, for instance. Now, I've created a little campaign here. So this is the campaign email that we set up, and I just put some text in here just so you get an idea of what you can do. And I've also got these 3 links, and these 3 links go over to these 3 pages, product 1, product 2, and product 3 pages. These are just test pages with a little video in, a little call to action button down the bottom here. But this could be the service that you want them to have a look at. So they're going to choose which one they're interested in. Now, at the moment, I've just got if I just click on this and show you what I've done here, I've got the link to those pages in here. And you can just leave it at that. So you send out an email, you send them some information on that, but it doesn't really follow them up, and it doesn't really tell you that they've gone there, and it doesn't give you any option to send them more information, specific information about one of these things, because this is the whole idea of this. Is you've got these links are basically there to tell you that your prospect or your client is actually interested in one of these specific things. So if you know that they're interested in it, you can give them more information about that and less about the others. So if they're really interested in this first option, then you don't really need to give them more information about this, apart from trying to get them more interested later on. But if they're really interested in this one option, then get them onto an automation that talks specifically about that, if that makes sense. So at the moment, we've just got links in that's going through the pages. So the first thing we really want to do is, if I come out of this, just save and exit this, I can go to contacts, and we can go over to this little download, this little drop down rather, and we go to manage tags. And what we can do, we can create some tags specifically for those links. So we know that if someone clicks on that, we can create a tag and we can apply that tag to that link. So let's just do link and put in product 1. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy these down for speed and put product 2 and product 3 in, because that's what we've got on the pages. Now you'll be a little bit more descriptive with this than I am, but it just gives you an idea of what you can do. So I've got product 1, product 2 and product 3 tags now created. which means that I can go back to my campaign and I can go to this email here and go back to these links. Now what I can do is I can just highlight that and go back to the actual link settings, and with ActiveCampaign you can do a few things. You can do things in different ways, but the one way we're going to do this one here is anybody who clicks on this link, when a contact clicks this link, we're going to add an action, and the action is going to be add a tag, and it's going to be link, and it's going to be product 1. It's the tag we just added. So we're just going to click on that. So basically, if they click on this link, it's going to add a tag to their contact record. Now, as you know, we can use those tags to start automations, to stop automations, to send people emails. We can do a lot of things with tags. If we know that they've clicked that link and we've tagged them, it means we can now use that tag to do whatever we want. So I'm just going to quickly go into these other two and just add the tag here, and I'm going to put link, and this one is going to be for product 2. Click on that and do that. So you can see how simple this is. It's really, really easy to do. Add a tag, just put it on product 3. So now we've got all of these tags as product 1, product 2 and product 3. So they go into specific pages and we know that they've gone because we've tagged them, and that tag will be applied to their record. Now we've got that, we just save and exit. And we can simply do this. We can go over to automations, and I'm going to add a new automation, just start from scratch. And I can say if a tag is added, and we can say it's going to be link 1, so we're going to do the product 1 automation. And then what we can do, we can say, okay, I want to send an email, so we can create an email. Now I'm not going to create these emails, but you can see the way this is going. We can create an email. This is all we're doing now, is we're setting up an automation that is going to be specific for that product or that service that they have decided they're interested in, if that makes sense. So let's just go to an email. Let's go to this one, add this one. And I'll call this one email 1. This is just really to give you an idea of how this will work. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to next. I'm not going to change any of the text in here, but you will obviously. And we're just going to go to finish. So what's happened here is we've actually put this first email in, and but what I would actually want to know is if someone goes to this product page, or if they've clicked on a link and they've actually seen this first page, this product 1 page, I'd like to know about it. Go to notify someone, so I can click that in there, and I can just add all my details. Okay, I've just put some information in there. You'd obviously put the message in that you want to send, you know, the usual thing that you want to send yourself to notify you that that has happened. And just click on OK. So what I've done is I've notified myself that someone's come in, and I've sent them an email straight away. Okay, so this is again the start of a sequence. So what you could do is, if that email with the links was in a sequence, see, we did it as a campaign. This is a one-off email that's gone out to the whole database. But what if you wanted to do it within a sequence, which is a clever way of doing it? This is how you can automate your system to really hone down exactly who's interested in what, and only deliver the information that is right for them. So how would that work? So you'd be in a sequence, and you'd be sending a couple of emails out, some information about generally the business, and then you send this email out that we've just showed you with the links on it. So we've got these different links here, product 1, product 2, product 3 links, and if they click on product 1, it goes out to the page with information about that first product or service. And you can then, and I'm going to show you how to do this, but you can then on that automation end this sequence. you can end this sequence and start a brand new sequence with this one. So you start a new focus sequence. And exactly the same happens if they click on product 2. So you could end this sequence and start a new sequence just talking about this product. Same with product 3. So you can see how powerful this is. Now what you're doing is you may have brought people into your sales funnel or a sales funnel, and now you're really segmenting them down on exactly what they're looking for, so you can sell them the product or the service that is completely relational to them. Can you see how powerful that is? So how does that work? If we go back to the automations, and we go back to this automation that we started here. So we've got the link, we've got the notification, and we've got the first email. And what we can do is before, if it's a sequence, before some of this or during some of this, we can go to conditions and workflow and say end another automation. And we can pull that in and we can push that into the middle of this. And we can choose the automation it was. Say it was the tripwire one. And save that. So what we've actually done is we've notified that someone's clicked on a link. We've ended the automation that they were on because they're now in this automation, and we've sent them a first email on this product or service. Now if you don't want to send the email straight away, you can actually drag in a wait here, so they'll go straight to that that page that you sent them to, but we can wait. Let's say we're going to wait 24 hours before we send them an email, which is this email here. So you can see that you can really control exactly what you do when someone clicks on a link in an email, whether that's a campaign email, a one-off email, or if it's an email within another automation. And obviously you're just going to do exactly the same for the other one. So you're going to obviously name this. So this would be product 1. And you're going to make it active. And that's it. Now you've done that, you've got product 1 up to date, and then you can just go back into automations and do exactly the same thing for product 2 and product 3, or service 2 and service 3 that are going out to those other pages. So that's a great way of doing it. So try that out. See if you can put that into either a campaign, a one-off email like we've done here, which is this one here, or put it into an automation. You know, that's where you sort of step it up another level by putting it into an automation. So when you've got people actually on an automation already, you can say, right, now I want to segment these people and really drill down into what they're actually interested in. And you can start those automations. So you can do the bridge to offer sequences like we've done before, do all the things that you've done before. It's just that now you've learned how to do all those other things, you can just apply them to this sort of strategy. So have a go at that and let us know how you get on.